Yeah. Woo, boy, I tell you, boy. I never thought I'd have been so happy for a play that could stay as word of y'all, man. But it's not even that, it's the principle behind it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about the breaking news, man. The Tush Push is here to stay, baby. It ain't going nowhere despite 22 hating ass teams out there. Shout out to the 9 teams that roll with us, and I'm going to shout each of y'all out individually, too, man. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, man. First off, man, I got to shout out these 9 teams, man, who was actually with us that allowed us to keep the tush push. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns, the Tennessee Titans, the Miami Dolphins, the New England Patriots, the New Orleans Saints, the San Francisco 49ers, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Baltimore Ravens, the New York Jets, and the Detroit Lions, man. Shout out to y'all. The other 22 of y'all know what y'all could do. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, look, I was under the look. I felt all. I thought it was gonna get bad. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought that was it. But I was under the fact that they gonna ban it, man. It is what it is. It's stupid, but whatever. We gonna go out. It's something that could probably galvanize this team. You still can run a quarterback sneak with Hurts. I'm sure that's still gonna be pretty effective. I actually seen statistics where before the tush push was even the thing, Jalen Hurts would had a higher success rate on quarterback sneaks. Oh, and by the way, you got the best offensive line in football, and you can hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley. So I felt like we was gonna be good either way. And it's like they so focused on 1 yard, whether it's at the goal line or on the third or fourth and one, that they forget about the 9 yards we got before we got to that 1 yard to go situation. Or the whole field that we either drove, or the whole field that we drove down, or got, wherever we got the ball from and drove to that goal line situation to get in that situation, man. Clearly we doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And we won the Super Bowl, man. The tush push, we ran it for the first touchdown, but the tush push we had a lot to do with us having success to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that it's actually not gonna get bad, I just thought it was hilarious, and I'm excited. And it's not because I think we definitely need this play to be successful. I'm just excited, man. It's our damn play. Like it's our play, and we get to keep it. And it's funny knowing that they had so many teams who voted against it, and like you got to sit there and know, like, you. And now we know who you is. We know who went to the laws. You know what I'm saying? We know who went in the DA office and try to rat us out and snitch on us and try to be behind the scenes. But no, we know it, all 22 of you. We know exactly who y'all are. We had to go up there in our suits and ties and our dresses to sit up there and convince y'all that we need to keep this tush push, man. Shout out to all the Jeffrey Lurie, who apparently got into it with former Eagle Troy Vincent and Roger Goodell. And the biggest shout out, man, to the big homie, Jason Kelsey, who went up there and who is the architect. You know what I'm saying? The mainstay before Jurgens this year of the tush push. He handed the torch to Cam Jurgens, but he was the big dog who was in the middle of it when it all started, man. And whatever they did, they convinced 2 of these people, the owners, to be like, yeah, we're gonna leave it alone, man. Because all the reports earlier was that it was gonna get banned, man. So shout out to Jeffrey Lurie, shout out to Jason Kelsey, and like I said, those 9 teams who voted on it, man. And I feel some type of way about those 22 teams. But the main team, is one corporate who started this whole thing, and that's the Green Bay Packers. And you know what's so amazing about this 22-10 vote? The Packers was the team who put the proposal out there to ban it, and that was the same score we beat the Packers by in the playoffs, 22-10. Oh, it would have been more than that, but Saquon saved your asses by sliding when he had another 60 yards right in front of him. But 22-10 was the final score of the playoff game, and it was the final vote today, which I just thought was just so poetic justice that was the final vote. But yeah, it makes for that November 10th Monday night matchup in Lambeau Field. It makes for must-see TV. And look, man, I'm one that believe in taking every play serious, and I definitely believe that. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. If our first offensive player of the game, if Nick Sirianni, I mean, I know people would hate us for it, you know what I'm saying, and some of our fans would probably get mad. But if Nick Sirianni decided to run the tush push on the very first play of the game on 1st and 10, I would actually applaud that. Like basically to send a message because look, we know this thing gonna get banned probably next year anyway. All this momentum is getting it's gonna eventually get banned. So I say we go out with a bang, man. Go up against, Green Bay first play of the game, run the tush push, man, just to let them know you sorry asses can't stop us. We gonna basically give a play away and still go down and score on you, man. Just with a bunch of crybabies, man. I'm sure the great Vince Lombardi, God rest his soul, who the trophy is named after, that we won, by the way. I'm sure he rolling over in his grave, man, at the thought of a team being so soft. You know what I'm saying? So worried about other stuff and this and that, when yet you got a quarterback who threw for 3 interceptions in a playoff game. What we gonna have to ban the Dallas guy to stiff arm too? The way he was stiff arming Valentine running down the sideline. Y'all want to ban that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's going to make for must see TV, man. And yeah, you got other teams like the Bills and all them who has stuff to say. But, I'm just looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to that matchup, man. But shout out to all those owners, man, who voted for us. And it's here to stay, man. I want us to rub it in people's faces this year, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.